Alright. Where the freak is my Mario Kart? Cartridge. Is it in here? No, is it? Yeah, it's in here. Okay. Today, guys. I'm gonna grow chemical reaction. This is the final day of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I remember in 2014 getting Mario Kart 8 for the first time. 2014. I sucked at it, actually. I was really bad at it. I didn't know how to play the game good. And, yeah. Then I lost the disc to the game. And then I got Mario Kart 7 and Mario Kart Wii after that. I think I might have got a Mario Kart Wii beforehand. I don't know. But what I do know is that I definitely got Mario Kart 7 after that. And then I got another copy of Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U. I don't remember when. I just know I did. And then, I don't know if they recorded new of these for the DLC. Whatever. But after that, in 2017, I didn't ask for it, but my uncle had gotten me for Christmas, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I didn't ask for it. I don't think I was planning on asking for it either, but this would probably be one of my best gifts ever when it comes to longevity, because, I'm pretty sure most of the time when I get a console, it's for my birthday, so I can't really count that. But, when it comes to Christmas, I've spent 170 hours on this game, alright? Now, I know there's plenty of people with more hours on more games. Like, I have 1,000 hours on Fortnite, okay? That's probably my most played game of all time. But, when it comes to Mario, this is definitely my most played Mario game. I absolutely love Mario Kart 8. I've spent so long with this game. I got it really early on into its lifespan on the Wii U, and decently earlier than most people did on the Switch's lifespan. And I thought, why not for today, I just go back into the game one last time before Mario Kart World releases. Now, I don't plan on buying the Switch 2 immediately. Not because I think Nintendo's going to drop the price. If I could, I would buy it day one. I just don't have the money for it. And I'm going to get a job this summer so that I can actually buy the game and the console and everything like that and have a good time. Alright? But, yeah. Now, in my last Mario Kart 8 video, I didn't really talk too much about Mario Kart World. I don't know why. I was just playing with my girlfriend and whatever, so... But... Mario Kart 8 is definitely one of my most favorite games of all time. It's definitely up there. Mario Kart World, honestly, I don't know, man. Like, I want to be excited for a new Mario game. I love this game. I don't know if it's biased. Oh, this guy's bagging. Okay. I don't know if it's biased. I don't know if it's because a whole slew of reasons. I just know that, like, the game, in my opinion, just visually doesn't look as good, surprisingly. Like, some of the best looking tracks in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, even some modded tracks in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, looks better than Mario Kart World, if you were to ask me. The open world looks kind of boring. I love open world racing games, and I was with the mindset that open world racing games, in my opinion, will always look boring. It's just playing it and doing whatever, messing around is the fun part of driving in an open world, going fast and just doing random shit. Because I have played a fair share of open world racing games that aren't Mario Kart, like Forza, and what's that, The Crew 2 and The Crew Motorfest. I've played a crap ton of those games. I had a lot of fun with those games, and I like open world racing games, especially the really big ones. But I'm just gonna hope that it's more fun to drive than it is to look at. You know, I think the parkour, kind of parkour, extreme shit that they're putting in Mario Kart World looks... That guy is lagging. Looks really complicated. Not really complicated, but, like, I feel like it's gonna overcomplicate a very simple game, I guess. I don't know. And I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about the Switch 2. Like, I'm excited. I want the console. It's the first Nintendo console that I've been really conscious of existing. Like, I've been on the full hype train. Like, I remember when the Switch 1 was first revealed, I just saw it in, like, a trailer compilation of a bunch of trailers for every Nintendo handheld, and at the very end, I saw the Switch, and I was like, what the heck is that? That's so cool. And, you know, I was really excited for the Switch, but I had to wait till my birthday, which was way after the console came out. Well, here, on the other end, it's like 3 months after the console comes out, so if I have to wait for my birthday, it won't be that bad, you know, this time around. But, this time, I remember I was in a social studies class, and I got a notification on my watch that said, sneak peek or whatever from Nintendo. I was like, holy shit. And then my school was very strict about phones, so I had to watch it under the table, and I was like, holy shit, what is this? And I was in denial about all the leaks. Like, there's no way they're gonna call it the Switch 2. Are you guys sure this is what the Switch is gonna look like and whatever? I was in big denial. I was in denial big time. But, I guess I really shouldn't have been, because a lot of that crap ended up being true. And, I really hope that this console's good. I know I'm all over the place, kind of, but I just really hope that the console is good. It gets good games. There's some games on it that I'm probably gonna buy just cause it's on the Switch 2, like Cyberpunk. Maybe the new From Software game. Like, I haven't played a single From Software game, but because it's on the Switch, I'm gonna have to get it. Am I right? Plus Fortnite. I like playing Fortnite on my PlayStation 5, but seeing how I'll be able to play with mouse controls and 120 FPS, I might want to play it on the Switch 2 more. I don't know. But, oh yeah, one thing, controversial opinion. I think complaining about game chat being paid for is dumb. Here is why, okay? First off, if a game wants to, it can include game chat for free. Like, built-in game chat, like voice chat, like how Fortnite has had voice chat on the Switch, and on PlayStation, and on every console it's ever been on. That's free. You don't have to pay for that, okay? Same with any other game that, like Call of Duty, if it wants to have built-in voice chat, it can, for free. There's no reason why you have to pay for that. But, guess what? If you want to play online, you have to pay for the subscription. So if you can't play online, why would you be using voice chat? Now, to be fair, Nintendo did show game chat being used to just show different games playing at the same time. So if you wanted to play, let's say, Zelda while your friend plays Mario Party by themselves or something like that, you can do that. It would be nice not having to pay for that. But realistically, I feel like if I'm going to be using game chat, it's going to be playing an online multiplayer game. To be fair. But that's just me. That's just my standpoint on that. Mario Kart World characters, I feel like there's a lot of missing characters that could have been there instead of the little buddy characters that don't even have costumes or anything like that, you know? Also, I haven't played this game in a minute. Like, I was playing a crap ton the last time I made a video about this game, but I haven't played this game in a minute, so, like, I don't really know how good I'm gonna do right now. Who knows, maybe is that guy gonna keep bagging? Who knows, maybe all my strats are gonna just completely dissipate the second I start playing. Oh yeah, Sonic Racing Crossroads. I did record a crap ton of footage when the demo for the game came out, and I loved it. I remember thinking it was better than this game almost. Just it was a little, how do I put this? It was a little unbalanced, I'd say, I guess, something like that. Because of how many items would spawn in all the time or whatever, all the crazy stuff that would come up, which kind of was definitely annoying to deal with. But, what was I about to say? It does look like the new leaked footage that we're seeing of the game either has no items or very, very calmed down items. Like, they don't look anywhere near as sporadic and crazy as they did when the game, thank you, Boo, as when the game was first playable. Also, I am all for Nickelodeon characters being in Sonic Racing Crossroads, okay? Me personally, I'm not the biggest Nickelodeon guy. I've always liked Cartoon Network more, you know. I didn't watch Adventure Time, but I definitely loved, shit, what am I gonna do about that? Nothing? Nothing. I definitely loved The Amazing World of Gumball. That's probably, like, my favorite TV show of all time. There were just a bunch of TV shows, get away from me, on Cartoon Network that I liked a lot more than, get away, than what Nickelodeon was dropping during the 2010s when I was watching cable, you know? Is he holding something? He's holding a bomb. He could possibly, unless he decides to waste it, he could possibly throw that at me. I'm gonna just throw it right now so I can get a shortcut, or fuck it up. That's also a possibility. But, I don't know. SpongeBob, Patrick, Aang, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I find that absurd. That those dudes are going to be in freaking Mario, not Mario Kart, Sonic and Sega, but just in a Sega racing game, I guess. I would have never expected, wow, she just jumped over that whole thing. I would have never expected that, I'm not going to lie. So, I am hyped for that game. I'm probably going to, I don't know what I'm going to get it on. I would like to get it on PlayStation so I could have higher resolution, better visuals, but I also want it on the Switch 2 so I could play it anywhere I go. But then I'd want it on the Switch 1 so I could play it anywhere I go, but it's also on a smaller console. I'm going with Yoshi Circuit. But the Switch 2 is really freaking big. Like, I'm looking at the Switch 1 right now, and like sometimes I feel like it's a little too big to lug around everywhere. But now when I look at the Switch 2, I'm like, damn, okay. I kind of miss when Nintendo consoles were pocketable. Although playing bigger games on screens like that just really isn't viable. Like, I tried playing Zelda. I've only played Tears of the Kingdom on my Switch Lite, my gold Switch Lite, and Breath of the Wild, I played most of the game on my Switch Lite, okay? That is not enough screen real estate half the time, unless you're, like, right in front of the console or holding it in your hands, which I guess is the intended way to use a handheld console. But unless you're holding it in your hands, it is so miserable to use. Not like bad, but like it's just much harder to see everything, and it just becomes like unviable at some point in time to play on a tiny screen like that. So I can get why they may not, why most people 100cc on this track, okay, why most people wouldn't want to play on a tiny screen like that. But me personally, please make the Switch 2 Lite if they do make a console like that. Pretty damn small. Probably won't be as small as the original Switch Lite, but still small, I guess. I don't know. But, I still hope that Nintendo has a good generation. I know that they're definitely going to be starting out rough because people have a bunch of bad publicity against Nintendo. There's a bunch of die-hard fans that will buy the console no matter what, like me. But, I know sales are probably going to be slow right out the bat for Nintendo, and there isn't much we can really do against that. So I really just hope that this generation isn't too bad for Nintendo, you know. We can get good games, good looking games too. Like Donkey Kong, I can barely tell he has polygons on his face in the new Donkey Kong game, but I don't like how that game looks. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like how that game looks. It looks boring to me. I don't like Donkey Kong's new look. I don't care how much people try saying it looks more expressive. How they use it, like, how they try to make it look more expressive half the time looks bad, if you ask me. It don't feel like Donkey Kong, okay? It's not like, it's a redesign where I feel like, okay, I don't recognize this face as the character I know and love, you know? If that makes sense. Am I gonna get the game? Probably, I don't know. Maybe when it's on sale or something like that. Because I've never been the biggest fan of Donkey Kong games, because I didn't like, okay, fuck you too. I didn't love Donkey Kong Country games because, like, they always controlled really weird. Like, I don't know how I feel about, like, hitting the floor and stuff like that. It just always felt off to me, especially when I was playing it on the Wii. So it never really resonated with me too hard. I don't know, I might just be dropping a bunch of bad opinions right now. I don't know how I can even this out. I just hope the console's good. Am I gonna get the Pro Controller? Probably. Okay, I would like an official controller with back buttons. I don't have any controllers with back buttons that's like made by an actual company. That's like, you know, first party. I don't have the PlayStation Edge. I don't have... Get away! Oh my goodness. You fucking bastard. I don't have the PlayStation... No, it was... Yeah, PlayStation Edge, Xbox Elite. And I have a Switch Pro Controller, but it doesn't... I was scratching my head right there. Okay, I just completely sold this game. I have had, like, licensed Pro Controllers with back buttons. Why my boomerang take so long to come back? Okay, I kind of screwed up right there. Berlin Byways. But right now I'm using an 8-bit controller. I really like this controller. Don't swap my character. It's pretty good, but I'm probably gonna get the Switch. Where's my choice? Whatever. I'm probably gonna get the Switch Pro Controller too because it looks cheaper than the first one. But I don't know. There's some new features on it, like back buttons, like I said, the headphone jack, which I probably won't be using. But still, I want it. Okay. Probably, like, I lived with the same Pro Controller since I got it in like 2019, sometime around then. I've had the same one. It still works. It's still fine. There's no problems with it. It just looks really dirty and ugly. Materials did not hold up. But still, like, if I'm in the... I lost connection. Great. If I'm in the mood to use it, I will use it. But I just been using the 8-bit controller for most games, just because I want to, and because I like the controller. But what else? I kind of hope... Is my Wi-Fi just down? What are you doing, Switch? I kind of hope that Sega, whatever they do with Sonic Racing Crossroads, I keep coming up with random subjects, is able to rival Mario Kart World. If Mario Kart World is just a horrible game, then it won't be that hard, because I know for a fact Sonic Racing Crossroads is already a good game. But, like, if the game... How do I put this? If they are able to do cleaning up so that it also beats out Mario Kart World, then I'll be happy. Alright? Then I'll be perfectly fine. Like, there's customizable vehicles. I always love that. Even though every time I play Mario Kart 8, I'm either picking the same vehicle combo or I'm picking the best vehicle combo. There's no in between. Like, I used to go with my Mii character in a Sonic outfit, which shows you how much I like Sonic. But, because that just kind of resonated with me, but also because, you know, Bowser or Morton or whatever had, like, the best stats. So if you made your Mii really fat, it would also have the same stats as Bowser, so I would just go with that. So I would always use the same combo at the same time. But the illusion of customization, of option, is nice, okay? People complain, sometimes it takes way too long to start a game. Well, then don't worry about it, okay? Just pick the standard card if that's how you want to roll. I don't know. I really hope Mario Kart World doesn't have DLC. I would love more content, not in the form of DLC. The Crew Motorfest, I feel like, is doing extra content. Not perfectly, but kind of well, you know. There's still DLC, like, there's still in-game currencies that you can buy to get more vehicles and whatever, you know. But they're expanding, they made more expansions to the world in that game for free. It was completely free. You can just drive there if you want to. And I feel like, although I don't want Nintendo to make cosmetics purchasable and whatever with real money, I still would like extra content, you know? Extra content would be nice from Nintendo. I do hope that they add more characters in the game, because like I said, Sega's fighting back. They got some Paramount characters. Let's hope they can add more. Paris Promenade. I would normally go with Toad Circuit, but I'm not feeling it right now. Whose emo me is that? Interesting. What type of glasses? There's just 3 people with glasses. He's walking away. There's like 3 people with glasses all in the same corner, which is weird. I'm yapping a lot about Nintendo and Sonic right now because I haven't really touched upon these subjects in my recent videos, because I record videos, a lot of the videos, and I just delete most of them because I either am not satisfied with the quality of the video, or I just don't have the energy or passion to edit the video, you know, and to release it. So, like I said, I recorded a full, damn, everyone picked, I didn't even notice. Like, I recorded a full video about Sonic and Sega, not Sonic and Sega, oh my goodness, Sonic Racing. And I just never uploaded it. I still have it, unlike most videos where I just delete it if I'm not gonna upload it. I still have it. And like, it could be like 10 years from now, here's exclusive footage of the early demo that only certain people got to play. But like, I don't think many people are gonna care that badly. But I really hope that I can get over procrastination. I'm saying I really hope a lot, because I don't really know how to start what I'm about to say. Because like, I've been procrastinating a lot when it comes to recording videos. I was gonna record this video on like Saturday of last week, or a video like this. I wanted to cover every Mario Kart game that I haven't covered, which there's like 6 Mario Kart games that I haven't covered, I'm pretty sure, and it was 6 days before the Switch came out. I was like, alright, perfect, this is gonna be an easy thing to do. Then I played Mario Kart, Super Mario Kart, and that shit was fucking miserable. Like, I hate that game. Like, I thought it was gonna be a fun video. Like, I've played the game before. I know I didn't like it, but like, eventually, like, I got used to the controls, and then I didn't like it. No, I liked it more when I understood the controls. But when I came back to it for that video, I was like, okay, I don't want to do this, okay? And I was like, if I'm not gonna cover Mario Kart, Super Mario Kart, why would I cover Mario Kart 64 and then Mario Kart Super Circuit, and then Mario Kart DS, and then Mario Kart 7. You know, all those Mario Kart games I haven't covered to build up to. Why is this taking so long? Holy shit! I thought that couldn't happen. Oh, lag. As you can see, 5 people. Unless they all got boos, completely lagged out. What is happening right now? Is my Wi-Fi that bad? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I wonder what position I got to them. Okay, that's why I won so easily. Because I was playing against probably a bunch of bots. I'm gonna try playing online one more time. If it doesn't go well, I'm just gonna either play offline or give up. I really hope the Switch 2 has a similar feature that the PS5 has, where you can record on the console itself, which is a really convenient feature that the PS5 has, because sometimes it's easier for me to record on a console by just pressing a few buttons than to whip out my whole capture card system, plug it into the PS5, and record it. Plus, it's easier to record webcam footage on my PS5 than any other console, because I have a really, I don't know what course I want to pick. I have a really weird setup for my computer right now, where like, if I want to record camera footage, normally I would have the PlayStation 5 recording, and then I'd record individually on my computer with a webcam plugged in, showing my face. Okay, I'm just gonna play offline now. But actually, let's do. I gotta do some of these. Damn. I guess we're gonna do the cup before the cherry cup. But I would just have my computer recording my webcam, which is much easier than, what cup did I not do? This one, huh? Which is much easier than when I want to record on my PS5, no, on my Switch with a webcam. So for the Sonic Generations with a Wii remote video, what I did was I was recording on my computer, and my computer for some reason only wants to take one video thing at once. So then I went on my PlayStation and started recording with a webcam individually. So I had to have 2 screens, 3 screens technically, one for my computer, one for my PS5 recording my face, and then one for my TV, just to get that video working. And then I had to perfectly align the audio with the video and whatever, which was a lot of effort, which is why I don't typically do that. And you know, it was just a whole hassle. So if I'm able to record on my Switch, it's just easier to have my TV and my computer than to have 2 TVs and my computer. You can go very high right here. Also, the DLC tracks that are like designed based on Tour look way better. 10 times better in Mario Kart Tour, weirdly enough. Like, I don't know, it just fits that game really well. Which, I mean, it makes sense because that's what they're from, but thank you. Thank you, best pal. Alright, we're doing actually pretty damn good. I'm surprised how well I'm doing right now. Because normally I'd be like doing butt cheeks. Okay, thank you. Holy shit. Yeah, I didn't. There was not much I could do. I'm probably gonna break the other one for someone if they want to take that shortcut. This track looks really weird. Oh yeah, I hate that they put the freaking DLC track arrow thing in Mario Kart World. That looks so ugly. I never liked it in this game. Like, I get why they put it, like, could they not just update the map after every lap to have, like, a different type of barrier going on? Probably gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be a coin. Like, especially in Mario Kart World, why couldn't they add extra barriers? And I thought this was gonna be, like, one of those things, like the character screen, the character select screen, that was gonna be something that would be finished and updated for the final game, you know, so that it wouldn't look as hideous. But no, they never touched. I don't think they touched the character select screen up, and they definitely. I'm pretty sure they didn't touch up that freaking screen, not screen, the freaking red arrow thing, and I freaking hate that. I don't get why they didn't do that. There are so many like missed opportunities with Mario Kart World for a game that was supposedly developed for 8 years. The game began development before Mario Kart 8 was released. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, specifically. But I feel like, seeing how the studio behind Mario Kart, I'm pretty sure, hadn't done anything ever since Mario Kart 8. No. After ARMS, I think. I think they developed ARMS. I don't remember. After that, they didn't do anything up until either Mario Kart Tour, the DLC, or Mario Kart World. I don't know. Maybe someone else developed Mario Kart Tour in Nintendo. I don't remember. I have, like, really bad memory when it comes to this whole scenario. But, because they developed basically nothing during that entire period of time, I feel like the game could have been much more than what it ended up being. I feel like Mario Kart World looks like it could have been developed, like, in 3 to 4 years maximum. Not double that, okay? I don't know why I threw that. Because think about it. If Forza Horizon, let's say, for example, another racing open world game, although it's not a kart racer or anything like that, but if that game can basically, when was the time period? Let's say, I think like 2017, 2018 is when Horizon 3 came out, and then like 2 to 3 years later, Horizon 4 came out, and then like 2 to 3 more years later, Horizon 5 came out. I feel like there's very little reason for Mario Kart to have taken this long. And I feel like since we are also taking a long time to see the next Forza Horizon game, maybe the next game's going to be a bigger open world. That's going to be like, I don't know, the entire world? I don't know. Still. Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. But, still, this is, I feel like they could have been doing a lot more with this, with that 8-year development cycle. Okay, thank you, game. Like, for example, how would they include the Sunday track from Mario Kart Tour in that game, and in the DLC, not knowing if it was going to be a retro, like, okay, the question I just posed is, like, just completely blanked on my mind. Ignore that. Better question, alright? The better question just blanked on my mind as well. Holy crap. What was the better question? I had a really good better question. Oh yeah. If this game truly had been in development for 8 years, year 1 of the Switch 2, or the Switch 1 I mean, how would they have planned ahead to not incorporate any Mario Kart 8 tracks besides Sunday thingy, whatever the hell? How would they like immediately know people are going to be tired of this? Like, I guess it was because like a few years into the Switch's lifespan, They were like, oh yeah, this game is gonna be like, I think in 2020 they said, yeah, this is gonna release on the Switch too. So maybe at that point in time they decided to not have, damn it, to not have, what the hell was I talking about? To not have it, any tracks from Mario Kart 8, alright? But like, even if that was the case, they still didn't know it was gonna take that long for the Switch 2 to come out, right? That must have been like, we're just gonna keep winging it till we're done winging it. Possibly. Maybe, I feel like that's just kind of the route Nintendo took when making the Switch 2. Like, we're just gonna keep going with the Switch 1 until it's too damn late for us to stop. Or no, it's really late into the lifespan. I don't freaking know, man. I'm too invested into like thinking hard, but also thinking about this game. Because like, they could not have possibly made all those decisions right there and then with that long development time. You cannot tell me that from day one, or at least even in 2020, they knew that they were not going to include any Mario Kart 8 tracks. This had to be a decision made recently. Like maybe, okay, maybe 2021 feels about right. Maybe 2023. I don't know. Some part where like I feel like development time actually beginning on the game feels more reasonable, you know? I only got one. Holy guacamole, I almost fell off of there. Toad. Get out of my ass. Thank you, game. This part don't even sound like it's from the same song, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why I keep throwing my items. I know I'm gonna get a coin in return. No, I didn't. Great. Never be better off with a coin, because then I wouldn't lose as many coins. First place, let's go. Oh, my back. Damn. But, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm just saying random ass words. I hope Nintendo knows what they're doing this generation. Oh yeah, I saw a video explaining why Nintendo shit has been really expensive recently, and it's just for better profit margins. Which, sure, I mean, the Switch apparently during its lifetime made almost as much profit as every Nintendo console ever made beforehand, which says a decent bit. I don't know how to take that shortcut properly. But that says a decent bit about how Nintendo not dropping prices ever once can really help them get more money. I don't know, man. But like, still, I don't think they should. I think they do need to drop prices. Low key, not gonna fib, no fibbing. Another thing about Nintendo. I don't know what I was gonna say. My brain is too busy being tired, thinking about the game, thinking about what I'm trying to say, and then forgetting what I'm saying. I'm sorry if this video is slow and unbearable to watch. I'm trying my best, guys. I really hope y'all are still engaged watching this so far. Like 20-30 minute video, something like that. I don't really know. I've just been playing Mario Kart for really freaking long. Also, another thing I don't like is the jukebox in Mario Kart World. You're probably saying, what's wrong with the music in the game? It's not that it's bad music, it's just I don't like how they went about it. Okay? What I mean by that is what I mean by most of the songs that they remake. Why did I get triple bananas in first place? How did a red shell reach me this? Well, I was in the air, so I guess it didn't reach me. But jukebox. Okay, I don't like most of the remixes. Oh wow, I've never seen this part. I don't like any of the remixes. Not any. Most of the remixes, because the remixes don't feel like they're remixes of the song, but more like remixes to fit a different tone. They don't feel like the same song, but like newer with a new style or a new flair, like the tracks in Mario Kart 8 felt like. Instead, it just felt like it felt like, how do I explain this? It felt like they were taking a song and like converting it into a different type of song, different genre, different feel. it just feels different. Not like it's a worse song, it just doesn't match the original song. It doesn't make me feel like it's a remix. I was about to say, if I was dropped behind the finish line and then Toad passed me at the last second, I was gonna spike my controller into a 2-year-old's skull and then sing Kumbaya. Anyway, moving on. We did it. First place. I'm so good at this game. Why is it pink? What about that is pink? At least I got 3 stars. Why is this playing? I didn't beat the game. I guess this is a fitting way to end the video. Thank you guys for watching. It sounds like Dora. I'm very happy that Nintendo was able to finally release a new console and a new Nintendo Mario Kart game after all these years. And I feel like waiting the long run was a good idea, so they can get a decently powerful console so that it lasts. It has more longevity, I guess. Also, another opinion, most of the games releasing for Mario Kart for the Switch don't look like they couldn't have released on the Switch 1. Most of the Nintendo games, at least. Like, I feel like most of these have very little reason to be exclusive. Like Mario Kart World, I'm like, yeah, the only difference would be the frame rate and whatever. I don't know, man. I don't know. I really don't know. Breath of the Wild should have gotten new lighting. That shit would have looked awesome. But anyway, guys, hope you guys had fun. Happy 11th anniversary? 11th anniversary to Mario Kart 8 and 8th anniversary. I think it's 8th, 7th, 8th anniversary to Mario Kart World. Not Mario Kart World, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. My brain has not been in it right now. And I hope you guys had fun. I know I was yapping a lot more than most videos, and I was just saying nonsense and slipping up, slowing down, not doing the greatest during my gameplay, and my Wi-Fi disconnected and whatever. Sorry for all that. But I hope you guys had fun. I'll see you guys in the next video. I don't know what I'm doing next time. Also, one thing that I know, since everyone probably already clipped off the video, but I'm just going to say now, I don't know if I'm going to record any videos until I get my hands on the Switch 2, because I don't feel like I have a reason to record anything unless I have my hands on the Switch 2, because then I'll feel like I'm making videos for no reason, okay? Everyone wants to see the Switch 2. No one wants to see a video about Mario Kart 8. No one wants to see a video about older Nintendo consoles when the brand new one just came out, okay? I'm gonna wait. Unless it takes forever, like if it's been 5 months and I still don't have it, I obviously am gonna record something in between then and now. But if I'm gonna wait till like July, August, or something like that to get a Switch 2, I'll wait. I'll wait for recording videos. It's not like I already had a great video schedule. Like, I was moving during January, and I probably should explain at some point in time why I was taking so long. I am such a D1 yapper. But in December, I went to my cousin's house. Then in January, I was sick, so I couldn't record during the beginning portion of January. Then I began to move, and I tried recording in between while I was moving to a different place. And in February, I was still moving. And in March, I finally moved in to the house, but I didn't have anything to record. There were just so many things happening that kept like preventing me from making a video. So if anybody's still in the video, listen to me yapping. That's why I couldn't record. Okay? Alright? And then after that, I just kept procrastinating and getting lazy after like the Sonic video that I recorded. And it took me like a month and a half, maybe 2 months to release the Mario Kart 8 video with my girlfriend. And that video is already like a week and a half old, 2 weeks, something like that. I need to step up my game. But I probably won't be stepping up my game because, of course, I won't be able to record until I get a Switch 2. So, hope you guys had fun. I'll see you guys in the next video. And, I don't know. Thank you guys for being with me. I'll see you guys later. Adios. Get out of my life. You guys smell. Take a shower.